So, like I said, we was running under his authority, and hey, so we're booking loads, and he's like, if I factor it by such and such time, it normally pays out the next day. And I really didn't understand how factoring worked. Now I totally understand. So if I factor the invoice by noon today, I'll be paid it the next day. But I can never figure out how his work. So if we delivered the load that morning, I'm immediately we're immediately sending him the information before noon. But because he worked nights, he was sleeping all day, and by the time he got up, he probably was just factoring it. And then we need our money because we need to put fuel in the truck or whatnot. So he is, I would say, the next day, the next morning, he would factor it that evening, which means I would not get paid it until 2 more days because you got to factor it by noon to get paid the next day. So if you factor it afternoon, you're going to get paid in 48 hours. So I can never get a rhythm to understand how he was going to pay us. So needless to say, we run under his authority for the month. He was paying us. I sent him what he owed me. He would Venmo me the money for what we did. And mind you, we realized fast that renting a truck and having to pay fuel, plus insurance, plus the mileage, all of that, we were barely getting by. And it was an 80-20 split. And so, of course, he had his own broker and all of that, and we ran under his authority. So, in the midst of him talking to me, he was like, hey, I have a truck just sitting, and you have a CDL driver, and we could work something out. We can form a partnership. And I was like, bet. So we trying to understand what this partnership with. We didn't know if he, because with us paying $1,000 a week, we didn't know we was gonna rent his truck from him, and we just pay him instead of paying the Penske $1,000 a week plus mileage. So when he talked, he was like, I paid $20,000 for the truck. If you can pay in 10, we will split everything in half, all the expenses to the truck and whatnot. So I was like, okay. So needless to say, we go pick the truck up from Atlanta. And this is when everything went absolutely bananas, okay? Bananas.